Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm now a widower, and the police believe I killed my wife.
So where were you at last night, huh?
Told you I was at work.
Oh, really? All night?
All night. My coworkers can vouch for me.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure Forrester has a couple goons that's gonna be your alibi, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Really?
Harvey. Mr. Murphy, how do you think the jury will respond to a mob thug whose wife has turned up dead? Do you honestly think your alibi will hold up?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
You know your wife was fucking your neighbor, right?
Lawyer.
Fuck you.
Lawyer.
Hey, what was that in there?
What? Good cop, bad cop.
The wife asked for a discretion.
Well, the wife's dead. We both know he did it. Everything he was saying was dripping with deceit.
Dripping with deceit. How long have you been held on to that?
About 3-4 days now.
It's good. Those night classes are paying off.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Boozley, can you tell us where you were last night?
I was at my mother's place last night.
All night?
Yes, all night.
You were at your mother's house all night.
Yes, all night.
What was Bob's relationship like with your neighbor David?
Oh, they had met on a job a few years ago, but they hadn't spoken recently.
How did you and Bob meet? I mean, maybe that can give us some kind of insight into this.
We met in therapy.
You met in therapy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Physical therapy. Bob was in a car accident and was getting his neck worked on. And I was there because my ex pushed me down the stairs.
And your ex was abusive. Could he have anything to do with this?
No, he couldn't have. He's in prison.
Oh, well, it seems like you have really bad luck with men.
Yeah, my family belonged to a religious cult, I guess is what you would call it. They force women to marry right after high school. I married a family friend, and thankfully, and I know I shouldn't use that word, but thankfully, he pushed me down the stairs during an argument.
Okay, that's tragic, but less strange.
And my family, backed off for a while. Then they started to put the pressure on, and that's when I'd met Bob. He was so nice and basic. I mean, I knew he wasn't ever going to be violent.
My question is, how did the open relationship even come about?
Well, Bob and I began dating. I told him I was saving myself for marriage. That really spooked him. But I didn't want Bob to leave. I didn't love him, but I told him that we could have an open relationship. And he said something like, well, only if you join in. Well, I told him I would, and the next day we went ring shopping. He couldn't afford the ring, but he worked a few extra jobs just so he could afford it. He'd always been a little strange after that. He came home different one day, and it was like he was tired more, and he just slept a lot after that.
Okay, so do you remember exactly when that was?
Oh, that was a few months before we got married, so June or July 2011.
And how did Jenny fit into all this?
We moved into a new neighborhood. We actually met her at our housewarming party. Her husband was never home, so we grew pretty close.
And when did you two speak last?
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for meeting me here again.
What's wrong?
Bob. He's dead.
Oh my God.
No, I hate to say this, but there's a bright side to all this now. We don't have to keep our relationship a secret anymore.
Oh, Miranda, what we had wasn't a relationship. It was just a threesome.
But you said you loved me after I kissed you.
Well, I said a lot of things. Okay, but you said a lot of things. I thought we were just having fun.
But I love you.
Miranda, I'm sorry.
What happened?
Well, some dude tried to freaking steal my money in my front yard. Why would you steal a cop's freaking gnome?
Why would you?
You should see the other guy. Trust me.
I'm gonna teach you to shake.
Okay, yeah, I admit I did that. Yes, having
It's okay.
drinking a half-gallon vodka.
It's okay. Just go.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to find anything that could link the victims between June and July 2011, or see if there's a connection to Forrester. And we need some new goddamn interns.
Go on.
It's been 6 months since my last confession. I did my penance. These are my sins.
I love carbon monoxide poisoning.
Hey guys, what's the worst part about breaking up with a Japanese girl? You have to drop the bomb twice. So Colorado has a 20% tax on bud.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's like, if we buy a bag for $120, it actually costs us $150.
Shit, son.
That's still more than you're paying for here.
Yeah.
Police, open up! How is your day going?
Pretty good until you got here. Why are you singing?
Oh no, oh my, I'm sorry to ruin your day. Welcome to my life, it's just another day. We'll keep this short so you can get back to it. Listen, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've eaten well on the backs of the few. Well, now it's time for me to demand something of you.
Mr. Forrester would like his money.
Listen, I'll get him his money. My dad's a congressman. I'll get it to him.
If that were true, you wouldn't have needed to steal it in the first place. Mr. Forrester does not like being in.
So to this plan we have made right to overtake your Friday night. If you break from the fold, you'll spend the rest of the night 6 feet under and cold. But if you play along and continue to play nice, you just might leave with a simple slice. So what do you say? Shall we rejoice in our fame? Or shall we play the bang bang, there goes your brains game?
All I wanted was some money, money, just a little bit of money, money. Then you know it's kind of funny, funny. I am so lucky my girl loves me.
Well, kinda. But I don't want to be here anymore.
She said she'd have a threesome. I know that's kinda lonesome, but I really want a threesome. And if I do not linger with a ring onto her finger, she'd give me her body and any other body.
I just don't want to be here anymore.
Getting her daddy off her back, while playing with her nice rack, Then you know it's kind of funny, funny. I am so lucky my girl loves. a little bit of money. Just a little bit of money. And you know it's kind of funny. And you know it's kind of funny. I am so lucky my girl loves me. She said she'd have a threesome. I know that's kinda lonesome. I really want a threesome. And if I did not linger with a ring onto her finger, so she would let me bang her, and bang her cute sister, and bang her pretty neighbor, and bang her hot broker, and bang her charming mother. And if we have a daughter, I'd bang the babysitter. But you know it's kinda funny. I am so lucky my girl loves me. But I don't wanna be here anymore.
Stop being overdramatic and find this stuff.
Don't be scared and don't you cower. Stand to fight and we'll devour. Together we'll defeat the terror on the street and eliminate the man and the power right from under his hand. Rise above and carry on the dignity we have. As I said before, I'll say it just once more, that history is wise without needing a disguise. They'll kill us all the way. Away, away, away. They'll kill us all the way.
I heard a fuck ton of gunshots. Everything okay?
Fuckface got killed.
Nah, who cares? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We're getting sicker every day, poisoned by the greed and hate. Now we want to contemplate the meaning of each day. Strive to live a better life, but it's hard when they push you out of sight. To unearth riches that we hide for their own self-pride. For the haves you have, but the haves are good. For the glutton man to have the most. Serve it up, but not for you. A silver platter with a skew. They'll kill us all away.
The media made a martyr out of the kid that survived. Thomas is missing and Bob is dead. We've got a feeling that the kid is behind this.
Perhaps. But don't do anything too rash. Leave it to me. I'll make sure everything gets taken care of.
Thank you, Father.
Couldn't get the tape. He'd already gotten it to the cops.
Figured that would happen. What about the cameras in Fred and David's house?
It's all there.
Is that who I think it is?
All right, find him. Tell him when you can, grab him. But bring him back alive. David deserves his revenge.
Will do, Mr. Forrester.